Hi, this is Terry Gallivan, and I am here to interview Connie Harasi for my project in Education 639. Hi, Connie. I just thought I would tell you thank you so much for doing this for me. And I would first like to start out by asking how many years you have been a professional in the teaching field and your specific roles as a professional.
I have been in education for 19 years, but as a teacher for only 9 years. I work at Edgewood ISD. I am a teacher, instructional designer, and I'm the unofficial science person on the campus.
Connie, I would like for you to identify the current trends and issues that you feel are relevant in the field of technology.
My favorite, of course, is word of mouth through colleagues and friends. I use the internet to research and explore technology devices that are out there. Dell is an excellent avenue to get a heads up on the latest technology. I would also have to say that we need to attend as many workshops and conventions as possible. Our district also purchases many online programs for the students and the teachers, and they give us training for those.
Connie, the next question is going to be, what trends are likely to have a large impact on teaching, learning, or education over the next several years for your district?
I see students moving away from the pencil and paper to keyboards and iPads. Possibly one day students will be studying about handwriting instead of actually performing the task, just as we no longer paint on the cave walls. Students will eventually be learning from home through the course of distance learning, very similar to the classes you are currently taking at Liberty University. I presently see a move toward blended learning in some schools. Our district is moving towards less paper and more online lessons and assessments such as Edmodo, Learning.com, Reflex Math, Think Through Math, iStation, STEM Scopes, and a teacher's quiz blog on our website.
Now, Connie, how do you see the trends impacting the decisions you make and what you do for your students and the students at your school?
Technology decisions are usually in the hands and the minds of the administrators. All I can do is give input on what I feel is best for the students. I asked to be on the Math and Science Textbook Committee so I could have a small say in which adoption we choose. This week I attended both a Math and Science textbook preview showing teachers how the new adoptions will be interactive and online with many sections of the program.
Okay, now we come to what emerging technologies are likely to have a large impact on teaching, learning, or education over the next several years in your school district.
As you know, there are not a lot of devices available through the school district for students to access the internet. The impact will have to emerge over time due to funds available. If the students cannot afford to bring their own devices, the district will be forced to find funds to provide these devices. Another factor on the implementation of technology is public awareness. Football stadiums and sports rank over technology most of the time. Taxpayers need to be educated on the importance of technology in the schools. It seems many individuals believe computer use is to be all fun and games, but in our district we are striving to install 6 PCs and 5 iPads in every classroom. Until the communication lines are open, there will not be much impact on the majority of the schools. Everything comes down to money.
Connie, earlier you told me that you don't have a lot of input, but what factors do you consider when deciding to adopt emerging technologies for your school?
In the simplest of terms, what will the school board approve? The best salesman gets the commission regardless of the teacher's opinions.
Okay, there's certainly challenges that we have to embark on, but what do you believe is likely to have the largest impact on teaching, learning, or education over the next several years for your school?
The current state of our government does not help the cause of educators. Therefore, we must educate the public and government officials.
Connie, as a teacher and an instructional designer, what ethical and legal issues are of concern for you in your position?
The main concern is keeping the students safe. The district has safeguards in place to monitor student activity, but as much as we try, there will always be issues away from campus. This is where the parent involvement is crucial.
Connie, I realize that your school setting is that of a public education, but in considering the current trends and issues, instant education and technology, theological issues are the Christians facing.
It is my personal opinion schools need to bring faith back into education. I have witnessed the decline of student behavior over the years to the point that teachers have a new set of problems to deal with. How can one teach when the students have lost their moral compass?
Connie, we have reached the end of the interview, but I have one last question for you. What advice do you have for youth?
Given the opportunity,
I would recommend that you teach in a small community school or facilitate online learning. It is safer and less stressful.
I'd like to thank Connie for helping me out on this project, and I'd like to tell everybody thank you for watching this video in its entirety. And for now, in closing, God bless to one and all. Have a great week.